Good morning, Hope. Good morning, Chance. Yes, I've already fed part of them. And my phone was doing a stupid software update. You know, it's been promising it was going to do that in the wee hours for the last week. Doesn't want to feed this morning. So yeah, most of these girls are in. And I'm going to say not all the others are. There's some out there. So Boomer came in while I was feeding these girls. Quietly. Walked clear down to the end to the double wide hole. Another cow came in and stood here waiting. Then one stood in the doorway to the feed barn, setting off the alarm. Oh, Cowboy's busy this morning. At least I hope he actually is, not just screwing around. Pun intended. So anyway, a few of these girls were heading in here before the alarm was sounded. So see, these ladies wouldn't know the difference. They still got enough grass. They'd have been happy. Oh, there's Wally. Yes, he is shorter than Boomer. Both in height and length. Can you tell? But these girls don't have much grass left, so anyway, that's what I know. Your calf is getting big. Yeah, your calf is getting big there, girl. And I figured I haven't gotten you any video of these girls here in a little while. What are you running away from me? You're the one yellow tag that gets close once in a while. And somebody was playing with the water. Was not me. Splashed it clear down here. Who would do such a thing? The brat wouldn't have done that, although maybe. I think I got a leak in here, and that's somebody's playing with it is why. That should be down there so they don't play with it, but they get a hold of it. I know, I got those other floats. Anyway, so it really happens today. Because, I don't know, I got a whole goobered up week coming. Story of my life. And there are dogs. See, the grass thieves are out this morning. Trying to steal grass from the cows. They actually came in. I didn't get any video when we finally got them on pasture. But both groups were in this morning, so I had to feed grain this morning. The main group has been up here and eaten some dry hay. We always try to keep some dry hay out. Oh. And they've been all the way around their pasture and ran back up to there. Because when you go out on wet grass, I mean, I know what my backside feels like when I got the runs like they get. And they're not stupid. They realize that they're squirting like that, they will come in and have some dry hay to make up for that. We still have 3 cows left to calve. The last calf born ended up with systemic infection going on, is doing well. Will most likely go out in general population today. It is a little froggy. Not too bad. So anyway, there's your Saturday morning around here, and blue sky that way and clouds in the east that kind of look like they're moving southwest. So who knows? They can't make up their mind if it's going to rain or not. It's not something that they have been good at lately, you know. Throw the chance in for a day, take it away. Bump it back 3 days. Bump it back forward 2 days. Oh, anyway. Good Saturday morning, y'all. Cheers. Well, my plans change all the time. And I took the rubber off the bottom, and one from the back is laying up there. You can see there's a little pitting. I got it cleaned up good enough. Good coat of paint on it. It was time. I plan on having this out of here by now this morning. And I've talked about Optima batteries and how when they changed hands and they moved production to the south of us, and the red tops were supposed to be not so good anymore. Those were put in March 22nd, 2019. Those were brand new batteries then. I'm gonna throw them back on the chargers and try frying them at 10 amps for a few days and see if they'll come back up enough to use for something. But I got my doubts because, you know, they just ain't what they used to be. Yellow tops are still sitting in here because why? Well, I'm going to let that paint dry. I got to clean the bottom side of that rubber too. It's full of crap. Full of scale off of that. So that's my story on that part. I guess I'll go find something else to do for a little bit. Probably should clean the bracket up too, but it's just rusted. It's not all pitted to hell. That had some pretty good chunks and pitting out of it. You can see some nice sized chunks. And it ain't perfect, but you know, stuffed in the corner there's still something, and maybe something in that corner, but it's in there, it's dry, it's sealed. Shouldn't go anywhere. So yeah, let's see if I can get Ty to clean up Becky's new ride today. Give it a pressure washing. She's running some errands for Becky right now while Becky's busy trying to make a bunch of cupcakes and a cake and stuff for a friend's niece's bridal shower tomorrow. Stuff she was supposed to be working on, but you know, with everything we've had going on, appointments and all that crap, she hasn't gotten to it. So she's working on that now, finally. Kind of like me. I mean, this thing should have been out of here as soon as those batteries showed up the other night, but you know. And Ty, Becky, and I all decided that what we ate for lunch yesterday was okay. Ty had a sundae, I had a blizzard, or Becky had a sundae, I had a blizzard, and Ty had a milkshake, and we all had the same issue afterwards. So, I don't know what the hell. Unless they just ain't using the real thing anymore. I still got a gut ache from it. Anyway, figured I'd show you my mess here. See how clean it'll get. Yeah, didn't clean up too bad. Of course, aluminum rims, I'm sure it's been in cow shit or whatever. Don't think there's going to be room there for a full-size battery, but we will see. And not sure about a few things. Where was it? A couple things that are unplugged, and I'm assuming it was to the front lights. Maybe that's, nope, that's hooked up. I saw a plug. I know I did. Breaker on that. That should be for the fan control, I'm assuming. Oh man, here I just hosed it off and a whole bunch of shit come back out of there. I should have hosed that too, but I'm not taking it back up there. Not till the seat's dry. I know there was another plug-in I saw. And yeah, I think they tried too hard with the winch, and I just realized I found a piece after Ty went through. It was laying on the ground. It's the clutch for that, the handle for the clutch for that's what that is. No idea if the winch works. If not, I've got another one upstairs anyway. Not a big deal. Although that one's a super winch, so they're generally pretty good. She's got some lag. She falls on her face, especially in high gear when you really start to get going. And I'm hoping it's either, I'm assuming it's a mass airflow sensor since it's electronically fuel injected, or it may just be that the air cleaner's plugged up. because if it can't get the air, it ain't gonna do it. But I'm gonna tighten a few things up that I know are loose. Yeah, I want to open this back up so it will dry. Yeah, she missed a little there too. No biggie. Really wasn't too bad considering. So, mess with this while paint dries, right? Oh my God, we're gonna die!
We are gonna die. We should not let you drive this.
She is having a hard time.
I drive like a moron.
I mean, you wonder how she can drive her car the way she's driving this. I'm not sure I'm gonna survive. Look out, pups. They gotta learn sometime. Thump thump. That's right there. I actually ended up putting a booster on it. I literally hooked it up, put it to 40 amp, figured it'd take a second. No, it lit right off, so I may have a connection issue somewhere. And I didn't check the batteries before I put them in. They could have been low a little bit. I mean, it spun over great once I made it in the cab. And Becky took it for the drive, which you saw. I'll get down here on my, there, Rain. Get down here on my fancy camera mount. Learning, not knowing, but learning. This side's pretty good. That front bushing's a little loose. This is tight. This is tight. Look at that. And there's the other end. Got to be a piece missing. And I'm wondering if there's supposed to be another piece there because we're missing a piece here. Rainy, you in the way again. Silly boys. Come to this side. And before we loaded it up, I saw that that boot was messed up. Yeah, so be it. It's messed up. This joint's a wee bit loose. That end of it too. Caliper's got a little deficiency. I mean, the rotors look good, but the caliper has a little deficiency. So does the bearing. So, little things that got to get addressed. Grabbed a hold of the back tires, wiggled them. I mean, I can't tell if there's any wiggle there or not. You know, because even if they are right, you're going to think you feel something and really don't feel anything. Best way to know is to lift them up, then you really know. Because setting down all the weights on it. This one might have a little wiggle to it. Anyway, so while the master cylinder was empty, it wasn't clear empty, it was still, back brakes were getting it. It was stopping, it's just that it was at the bottom of the travel, but it stopped great. But that piston isn't exactly in the caliper far enough to keep it from leaking. It didn't leak until Becky drove it. So yay, but it has a full tank of gas now. May or may not be running a little bit better with fresh gas and some octane boost. Oh, now I gotta figure what we need for parts. And it's missing the inner piece on this side. And yeah. So, I don't know. Then I noticed this after, you don't see that from inside. I think some silicone will take care of that. And the headlights actually mount into this piece, and this piece is just snapped in there. So, may see about just getting this, I don't know. I figure I can always put something under and mount one of the little 4 inches in there. So it'll come up over it, everything will be okay, right? But that kind of irks me. is what it is. We didn't buy a new one. Well, anywho, I haven't told Becky the bad news that she broke her ride already. I'm going to lock the pups up in their pen over there and feed the big dogs, feed the steers. I don't have anybody else in the barn to feed, so that'll be nice. Go break the news to Becky and tell her she's got the serial number because I already gave it to her, so she can find the parts she needs. We will start with caliper, pads, bearings. You guys make too much noise. And go from there. That's what I'm thinking. And probably should see about the tie rod arm. That needs to get done. And then, I don't know if this one... I got my hand wet. This one didn't have a wire to it. Just the one on the other side. So that's interesting. Lines look good. I guess that's a plus. Anyway, damn, I didn't realize it was that late either. I've been screwing around too long on everything. So, thanks for watching. Hope everybody had a great Saturday. Hope everybody has a great Sunday. And like normal, we'll see what tomorrow brings.